Welcome to Standing Oaks, a supportive housing program of the Nonprofit Housing Corporation of March of Dimes, Canada. This program opened its doors on February 6, 2004, and is the home to 5 consumers. Standing Oaks is a congregate care setting where service is provided 24 hours a day in a shared living environment. The program also offers a respite unit for potential consumers in the immediate area. The Standing Oaks program is an economically home-based alternative for high-level care needs that would only be available otherwise by long-term care placement or hospitalization. Consumers receive personal, tailored direct care by support service attendants on staff. The building is a product of a joint collaborative between Community Concerns for the Medically Fragile and March of Dimes, Canada. It was financed by a grassroots initiative by parents, volunteers, and the Sarnia Rotary Club. I invite you to see the home through this virtual tour. Enjoy!
For nobody who's been here before, the first impression that they would have would be that it's exactly that. It's a home. It's not an institution. The residents are all they're treated with their own needs that come into mind, not the needs of the institution. So they're not molded into the day-to-day of the institution as much as they work around the schedules of Nick and what Nick needs. So very much a home, very much a family atmosphere, because we have Christmas parties together, we have birthday parties together, so it's really neat that way.
How we got here was he started off at home for 15 years, went to the hospital for 7 years. Between that time, there was a group started up, CCMF, Community Concerns Medically Fragile. We were looking for a home for medically fragile. Ministry of Health said, hey, contact the March of Dimes. We contacted the March of Dimes in community living, and we started a little place at Afton Court. So he was there for 3 years at Afton Court, and then they built Standing Oaks with CCMF and Ontario March of Dimes. Jeremy, Kim, and Nick were the first 3 at Afton, and they were the first 3 in the home. So that's how we got here.
I've encountered a whole lot of choice here. Freedom of choice. It is consumer directed at March of Dimes here. So that means what you prefer is what you will get. And that is very nice for somebody that wants to keep their independence.
Nick receives tremendous support. He is well cared for. They know him. They know when he's answering or when he's trying to say something. They know his sounds. They know his smiles and what they mean. And recently, as an example, Nick took very, very ill, and he was in hospital, and the staff just on their own came up and visited him, and it was a huge thing for us, but it was even bigger for Nick, because they were the people that are with him all the time, day in and day out, coming up and being a part of his hospital stay, which was huge for us and huge for Nick as well. And I think it helped in him getting better because he had those people surrounding him.
Standing Oaks has the quality of life is number one. Okay? He lived at the hospital, great care at the hospital, but what he didn't get that he gets at Standing Oaks is stimulation, emotional care. The staff here are not just taking care of people. We know that they're emotionally involved. And we see this when we lose someone. We've lost 2 residents at Standing Oaks, and the staff have that emotional care. The activities. Jeremy does art, music, goes to the show, and this is all done and coordinated through March of Dimes. We have other people help, okay? The van comes from CCMF, the art teacher comes in, the music teacher comes in. It's all coordinated through March of Dimes, okay? And wow, the other thing is his physical care. His physical care has improved significantly at Standing Oaks, and that's all done through staff. All done through staff.
We like that we can do outings. We can take the van if we want. We can plan. We have the freedom to plan the day, the shift. We can look ahead and see that we're working together next Friday, and maybe 2 are gone to program, so only 4 are home. So we could go to the bowling alley. We could take the van to the mall. We could. There's a lot of potential of things you can do.
Yeah.
Music therapy comes. Art therapy comes. There's talk of dance therapy starting. Interesting. We have company that comes in and out. There's always somebody here. You do not have to call. We're here 24/7. Come ring the doorbell. We'll let you in.